Welcome into an Ask Anything Lakers mailbag. Lots to get into. I am your host, Jake Riepma, and with me a special guest, none other than the one and only Jeffrey Cooperstein. Coop, how the hell are you, my friend? Great to be with you on the Lakers Report, talking ball. We got a lot to get into, my friend.
Yes, let's jump right into it. This first one coming from Team Braun, who says, what do you think about LeBron sitting the first game back from the break?
Coop, I'll start because you and I actually talked quite a bit about this, and I had a lot to say on it because I just don't love the message that it sends when your star player is out at the All-Star game. And say what you will about the All-Star game. We asked these players to try. We asked them to play defense. None of that was accomplished at all in any sense of the word.
No doubt.
In the All-Star game. And worse than that is you have a fall-off effect or a trickle-down effect, however you want to put it, that you don't have your star player for an important game post-All-Star break against a team that's right behind you in the standings. And so I get a little fired up with it. I just don't like the optics of it. I think it sucks for the Lakers, and any way you slice it, it just is disappointing in every sense of the word.
Yeah, it just frustrates me because we did see him playing in that All-Star game, and we saw him making these athletic plays and dunks. And I know LeBron is 39, and they want to get him rest, and they want to make sure he's fresh for this stretch run. There's no time like the present, man. I mean, you're playing the Golden State Warriors on a night where you need to win. First night of a back-to-back. You have the Spurs coming up as well. I mean, I don't think there's an excuse for LeBron not playing this
right.
game.
I
just don't.
I think that's a great point. And one more thing to add to it, the magnitude of each and every one of these games down the stretch is just heightened. And so when you have your star player not in action, it really compiles the problem of not being able to compete with your best potential lineup out there. It puts Darvin Ham in a bind, and you're asking other guys to do things they wouldn't normally be asked to because of the absence of LeBron in the starting lineup and in the game in general.
Yeah, especially when you're asking Max Christie to go out there and play in the rotation like Darvin Ham has tonight. I'm not a fan of it, man. I know the Lakers are trying to manage the load on LeBron because of the age and because of the amount of miles that he put on his body. I just wish he would play all the games, man. All the games that he's healthy for, I wish he'd play.
Completely agree. Hey, let us know what you think down in the comments. It's real simple, and we want your voice to be heard, just like I had the chance to say my piece. Same with Coop. Should LeBron have sat the first game back from the All-Star breaks? Real simple. Yes or no question. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Let your voice be heard on the Lakers Report. Next one coming in from Thomas Williams using the hashtag Lakers. Can the Lake Show get hot like they did last year and win the NBA title? Okay, Coop, I'm going to break this one down into two parts of the question. Can the Lakers get hot like they did last year? Absolutely, yes. You look at the upcoming schedule, the Spurs will be next, the second night of a back-to-back. Then you got a tough game against the Suns, and their work is certainly cut out for them. After that, a game against the Clippers, that's a big one. And like we said in the last answer of the last question, the post-All-Star break, the magnitude of the games are heightened. The importance continues to climb down the stretch. And so you want to be playing your best basketball at the most important time down the stretch. Do the Lakers have an opportunity to do that? Absolutely. They won 7 of 8 going into the All-Star break. You started to see a little bit more chemistry, continuity, cohesiveness amongst the players on the floor. Let's hope that continues. Now, the second part of the question, whoa, baby, that one's heavy, that one's loaded. Can they win a championship? Do they have the talent on the roster to win a championship? Yes. Do they press every right button? A lot has to go right. Let's be honest. The Western Conference is loaded. But I think if we're looking into the month of June and the Lakers are raising the Larry O'Brien Trophy, maybe we'll be a little bit surprised, but I wouldn't say shocked and dumbfounded by any means, because I think this team is capable of making a deep run.
Yeah, I'm never going to count out this team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who on their day are 2 of the top 10 players on the planet still. Do I think the hill is a little bit steeper than it was last year at this time? I'll be honest, probably so. I know this is right around when the Lakers begun their turnaround last year with that huge comeback in Dallas against the Mavericks. I wonder if they're going to find a similar game like that here on this stretch because they really need to get a spark here, and they need to pick up some wins here in this ultra-competitive Western Conference that takes no nights off, frankly. And if you're going to lose a game like you did against the Golden State Warriors, you need to find a way to go pick up another win against a team that maybe you're not expected to win against.
Absolutely.
Do I think the Lakers can win the NBA title? As of right now, I'd say no. I don't think this team has enough juice. I wish they would have done a little more at the trade deadline to try to improve this team, but Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka decided that wasn't the direction they wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm not quite at the point to punt on this season, but we've said it on the Lakers Report time and time again. With the way this season may potentially be tinkering, it just adds that much more importance to the offseason to ensure another star is brought to Los Angeles to keep LeBron in LA to perhaps finish out his career, to avoid him exercising that player option and becoming a free agent. Speaking of exercising, I always make the right choice and exercise the options to eat Factor, America's #1 meal delivery service. And listen up and listen good, because Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals make eating better every day easy. That's right. We're trying to make wise choices here as it relates to all things in life, but especially our diet, and Factor makes it so easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. Let me say it again. They're delivered right to your door. You have over 35 different options a week to choose from, and that includes options like keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and so much more. There's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons, and that includes some smoothies that are delicious. Take it from me. I had one today. Fantastic. So, with that said, Factor, what are you waiting for? Get started today. Have a feel-good week of meals and ready to go. We're talking 2-minute meals that help you fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant-quality meals that are ready to heat and eat wherever you are. And did I mention they're delivered straight to your door? Pro tip, the pesto pork chop. I had it for dinner last night. Oh, I'm hungry just thinking about it. It was so freaking good. But don't take my word for it. Head to factormeals.com/LakersChat50 and use code LakersChat50 to get 50% off. That's code LakersChat50 at factormeals.com/LakersChat50 to get 50% off, because we love you and we care about you. We'll put that link right in the comments and description of today's video. So all you have to do is click on it and you're there. This is a real discount, folks. 50% off. That's half off last time I checked. So what are you waiting for? Head to factormeals.com/LakersChat50 and use code LakersChat50 to get 50% off. Another question coming in from Evan Massey, who asked, do you think LeBron stays after this year? Really good question, and exactly what we were talking about in the last answer, because I'm leaning towards yes, but I think there are things that could happen that would prevent me from unequivocally saying yes and feeling good about that answer. Such as, let's say things don't go well down the stretch and LeBron is lured into maybe exercising that player option. Somebody gets in his ear, and we've already heard the rumors with the Knicks, and there's other teams that are going to be vying for LeBron. But if the Lakers and the front office and Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka can do what they didn't do at the deadline and prove that they want LeBron to end his career in Los Angeles and make a splash and bring another third superstar, I see LeBron staying in LA.
Yeah, I think LeBron wants to stay in LA. I think he wants to be there long term because that's where his life is, that's where his family is. Bronny James is still playing at USC. Now, if Bronny goes to the NBA, that obviously changes a lot of things. Maybe, shifts some calculus in LeBron's thinking. But as of right now, I don't think there's anything to worry about for the Lakers. I think LeBron will end up opting into that $51.4 million player option, and he'll be with the Lakers through next season. And then we'll see after that, man. I mean, it's possible he can finish his career elsewhere. I think he's comfortable in LA and doesn't want to leave.
The Bronny James is a great point. We've talked about that at length on the Lakers Report. And I meant to mention that, but I love the idea of just the father-son bond. And the Lakers have to use that to their advantage.
For sure.
And if that results in the Lakers needing to take a pick on LeBron's son, Bronny James, I mean, maybe that, I don't want to say it's the price you pay, but it's one of those opportunity costs, draft Bronny, big picture-wise, that helps your franchise moving forward, even if he isn't the most appealing prospect at that particular pick in the draft, whoever that may be. And obviously, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but the gist of the fact of the matter is, Bronny in LA helps your cause to keep LeBron in LA.
Yes.
But let's ask you, where do you think LeBron plays next year? Let me know in the comments if you think it's the Lakers. Type LAL or somewhere else. So if you're taking the field, go ahead and type O for other. Either way, let your voice be heard. And if you want daily Lakers videos, you got to subscribe to the channel because you know what? There's talks of this channel going private. We don't want that to happen, though. So make sure you subscribe to the Lakers Report because we're talking Lakers basketball each and every day. Daily content. Did I mention it's free? Set up your notifications so you don't miss a thing. And go ahead and tell a friend about the Lakers Report as well. The fastest growing Lakers channel on the YouTube. That's what we're here for on the Lakers Report. Subscribe today. Let's get into a few more of these questions from Danny Brown, who needs to step up for LA going forward. Well, after the 128-110 loss to the Warriors, there's a lot of question marks, Coop, and it's difficult to pinpoint it on one particular player that needs to, quote-unquote, step up. I think when you see Austin Reaves at the best part of his game, you certainly get the belief that he can be that guy. The same could be said about D'Angelo Russell, who wasn't necessarily exceptional against the Warriors, but the last game before the All-Star break against the Jazz, he had a career-high 17 assists. And the same for Rui Hachimura, who last game before the All-Star break, career-high 36 points, didn't particularly play well against Golden State. So there's several guys who I think would help the organization out immensely if they could step up. But if I had to pick one guy, I think Austin Reaves can be that difference maker.
Yeah, Austin Reaves is a good one. I like D'Angelo Russell as well. I think he needs to show this team what he's capable of, especially on the offensive end. I think he's a guy that if he steps up and really emerges as the Lakers' third best player going forward, behind Anthony Davis and LeBron James, that he can be a guy that propels this team into the postseason. I believe that fully.
Absolutely. And that's the fun thing about the Lakers roster is there are so many role players that we've seen. The proof is in the pudding. When the role players step up, you know, AD, LeBron, when he plays, and it's not the All-Star break, when he plays, they are guys that benefit from the complementary role players, and this Lakers team can be good. But when they don't get that production, we know what happens. 128-110 loss to the Golden State Warriors. First game back. Lakers will try to do better against the San Antonio Spurs. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel for daily Lakers content. As always, happy to bring you every single angle around the Los Angeles Lakers on the Lakers Report.